So I just got back from holiday and that was all the footage that you just saw now. And the first thing that we're gonna do is buy a new toy that I've wanted for a really long time. Okay, so only half our mission is completed because we didn't get the soap dispenser to make it nice and foamy. So we're not finished just yet. This is the Karcher K2 high pressure washer, and I think there's going to be a mixed response on pressure washers. I think some people will think what a waste of money, and others will think how have you been living without it. But the main reason that I want a pressure washer has nothing to do with its pressure. It's mainly because I want to be able to wash my bike while scratching it less. And for that to make sense, first you need to understand how I used to wash my bike. So usually I would grab a bucket, pour just a little bit of car shampoo into the bucket, fill the bucket with some hot water to get it nice and foamy. Grab a fresh microfiber cloth and then simply go to town on the bike using the soapy water to wash the bike, getting all the dirt off of it. So the main issue with my old method of washing my bike was that I used to go with a wet cloth and start to wash it without loosening any of the dirt or grime that was originally on the bike. And that gets caught up in your cloth and you end up dragging that across your paintwork. Even if you rinse it, it's still in the bucket. So it ends up scratching your clear coat or your paintwork or whatever your top layer is. And that's actually pretty damaging to your bike. So what we have here is the Karcher K2, which is actually an entry-level pressure washer, but it's perfect for domestic use and all I'm going to be using it on is washing my bike. So it should be perfect for that job. That comes with the water gun, and then one of these nozzles, which is a variable pressure, so it goes from harder to soft, and then it comes with another nozzle that is pretty much as high pressure as you could get. Then we also bought this attachment, which is basically to dispense soap, and my plan was to get it nice and foamy on the bike like it is in the picture to loosen the bugs off of it. So with this I can spray the soap on, let it react, it loosens the dirt, rinse it off with a little bit of pressure, and then you're left with a surface that you can take a cloth to clean the hard dirt without scratching your paint. But I am, however, aware of the concerns of using a high pressure washer on a motorcycle. You can use the pressure to blow grease out of important places, and that is why the pressure is not what I want most. So to some people this might seem a bit pedantic to wash a little motorbike or overkill, and I know a lot of people buy pressure washers to make it easier, but that's not the case for me. I really enjoy having a good looking, clean and well detailed motorbike with few scratches, and that is purely why I bought this. So now I would really like to put the pressure washer to the test and show you how I plan on washing my bike from now. But the only problem is that my bike isn't actually dirty. And just like that, I think it's dirty enough to warrant another bath, this time with the high pressure hose. I even found my own little pedestal to park on. And back here, it's just all mud and water mixed together. The entire tail is dirty. And on the lights we have symmetrical bugs. So we've got one bug on this light that you probably can't see, and one bug on this side. They look very symmetrical, and a high pressure washer is just what they need, I think. So I probably pissed a few people off doing that with my beautiful R6, but it was all in the name of a video, and what I did, I at least tried to do nicely. And trust me, I've seen a lot better do a lot worse. It might just be my imagination, but I'm pretty sure that it looks better and cleaner than it usually does when I wash it just by hand, especially in the crevices. So this is what the tail looks like afterwards, and it looks pretty much spotless. To me, the paint looks like it has more of a shine to it than it usually does. It looks happier, and especially in these sort of areas where you can never actually get your hand in with a cloth. All of these little spaces, I think when you get soap in there with a pressure washer, a little bit of pressure, and then rinse them out, it gets it cleaner than I've ever gotten it before. My favorite place to clean was actually in the belly pan. Where the catalytic converter is now gone, there's a big space where mud often gets caught, and I've never been able to clean that properly because with a cloth it just dirties it instantly. I wasn't even trying this time, and it came out 10 times better. So obviously there are numerous ways to clean a motorcycle without scratching it, to get it as clean as I have done today. But personally, I've always thought that the pressure washer with snow foam is the most effective way of doing so. And I'm not claiming to be a professional detailer or anything like that. I simply enjoy washing my motorcycle and getting it as clean as possible that I can do it at home without scratching it. As you saw, we started off by spraying the bike down with the Karcher soap that came with it to get it nice and foamy, and that did a pretty good job of loosening the bugs off that were on the headlights here. But that foam wasn't nearly as foamy as I would have liked. So once that ran out, yes, we used the whole bottle on the first time. That's just how much fun we were having with it. But after that, I actually just put some generic car shampoo in that bottle that we already had in the garage, and that actually foamed up a lot better than the Karcher one did. So I don't think I'm gonna buy more of that. We're just gonna use the soap that we have for now. And that did the same thing with all the bugs. So once the foam was on the bike, we waited a few minutes for it to react with the bugs and grime and loosen it up, so that then we could spray it off with clean water with just a little bit of pressure. So with all the big pieces off of the bike, we could safely take a cloth with more soap and aggravate the rest of the dirt without scratching it. And after all of that, we are left with this, which in my opinion is a close to spotless R6. And to prove just how little pressure we were using, the front mudguard, which was wrapped in the last video, is standing up very nicely. That is one of those things that you should never take a pressure washer to, because it will just peel the vinyl straight off. But anyway, let me know how you guys washed your bikes at home without scratching them, and if there are any more products you think that I should be using. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.